Okay, it is now a couple of minutes after the witching hour. I am WA6LBU, your chairman of the board, and we're going to go ahead and start the meeting with a roll call. I believe I start at the bottom and work up. DX.
VA3YKT. My boss is on his way to the Rock tonight.
Okay. 10th,
A0HF.
9th,
W9ROG, present.
okay. 8th, I didn't see an 8th. Anybody from the 8th, okay. 7th, I do not see a 7th. Okay, 6th.
6th area, WY6N.
Okay, thank you. 5th, WA6LBU. 4th,
K9GWS.
3rd,
KE3HAY here with the Cavi dog.
okay, and 2nd,
AC2MT present.
okay, and 1st.
A1NZ, sitting in for Sammy. First
Okay.
area.
Okay. I believe we have we're only missing a couple, so we have a quorum. Meeting minutes.
Maybe. Time out.
What's that?
Don't you want to count Mr. Kurt myself?
Oh,
Where are your manners?
I started at the bottom and passed you guys. Mr. President.
I think I'm here. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Present.
It's the high level of K index with the aurora behind you. Vice President.
here, A1 and A is glad to be off the bottom for a change.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean off the top?
Too much off the top.
We got one more coming up, Clay.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. I didn't see anybody else pop in.
Okay.
And we got Denny from Hagerstown, Maryland, visiting us. I think I saw him there.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
He dropped out.
Okay.
He may have dropped off.
Okay. Main minutes. Are there any correction to the main minutes? Okay. Hearing none. Promise I have not had anything to drink. Accepted by acclamation. No objections. Okay, on to the May financials. Were there say again?
Clay, we have an 8th area representative now.
Oh, okay. Hello, Gene. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Oh, financials. Are there any corrections to the May financials or questions? Hearing none, accepted by acclamation. Everybody's quiet. That's a good thing. President's report, Dean?
I'll pass on that one.
Okay. Anything on the audit report?
No, I don't have any other comments. I mean, Johnny and Craig put it in the letter, so.
Okay. And IT task force. And eyeball report. We are steady as you go on the eyeball. Picked up 5 or 6 new registration. I'm going to go out and take pictures of the eyeball site for Ben and get him a little more information on that. That'll happen tomorrow, weather permitting. I'm just on the edge of a thunderstorm, and that may last into tomorrow. So, but other than that, no problems with the venue. And everything is going well. I did grab a $100 gift certificate from DX Engineering. So that's added to the pile of stuff. A request to all of the directors, if you have a reflector within your area, please, and I just put out that anybody coming to the eyeball, if you would bring something from your state that speaks about your state, we can use those as door prizes. Wisconsin's known for cheese, that kind of stuff.
Dude, they're known for Kringles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, sorry.
That's way better than cheese.
Yeah.
I actually ordered. My girlfriend doesn't know what a Kringle is, so I mail ordered a couple of them, and yeah, she's in it. Yeah, Kringles were a good thing, Raj.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as that, bring anything from your state, and it'll make the door prizes a little bit more interesting. So, any questions?
Yeah. Have you got the insurance, Clay?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have reached out to. We have a insurance guru in our local club, and he is going to send. He's basically going to probably point me. He said he's going to point me at where we had it in 2018. Same agency. But the plan is there. And they'll talk to you a lot, but we get towards the end of July, and then they'll give us a good quote, and that's what happened in 2018. So
Okay. Good.
we'll pay for it then.
Hey,
So-
while you're taking pictures, can you kind of get a picture of where you want the QRO stations at? And specifically, what I'm looking at is how to run the ground from the station to the outside and power. If you're close
Okay.
to close to power.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can get into the building anytime.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
it's a small enough community to where I know where they hide the key.
I do
So-
too.
What's that?
I do too.
Yeah, yeah,
I
actually,
know
you
where
do.
the key is.
You do. I think you were
Yeah.
but yeah, there's been a couple questions. It's, hey, do you mind if I do this on this day? And he goes, nope, you know where the key is. So they're looking forward to it. I did talk to the local it's not really a TV station, it's more of a podcast for the local news, and if it's a slow news day, they'll stop by, and typically it's always a slow news day in Guthrie. So but with my new job, I am learning a lot about Guthrie, some of which I don't necessarily want to know, but apparently there's an underground city, according to some of our more colorful residents. Law enforcement is yet to find this underground city. So anyhow, that's enough about Guthrie. Old business, we have none. New business, we do have some. Motion 25-06-A, approval of appointment of resident agent. Are there any questions about that motion?
Yeah, is Dwight moving or something?
He's
Um,
moving to Texas.
Yeah, he's in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So Clay, I don't have the motion in front of me, but what's the effective date on the motion?
It's not filled in.
Yeah, it's not filled in.
So
Revised.
whenever you want.
So I would like to make a move that we amend it to read June 28th. Normally it would automatically go to July 1st, but I really don't want to leave this position vacant for 2 days. So, and Dwight informed me that his last day is the 28th, so we could approve that. We're golden.
Okay. With that motion, we'll go ahead and take a vote to amend it, starting with DX.
DX approves.
Okay, 10th area.
AA0HF approved.
Okay, 9th area.
WNROG approves.
Okay, 8th area.
Whiskey November Echo Tango approved.
Okay, did we have a 7th come in? Nope. 6th area.
6th area, WY6N approves.
Okay, thank you. 5th area approves, WA6LBU. 4th area.
Approved, K9 GWS.
Okay, thank you. 3rd area.
Approved, KE3HAY.
Thank you. 2nd area.
AC2MC approves.
1st area.
A1NZ approve.
Okay, President.
President approves.
Vice President.
Approved, AA1NA.
Okay, the amendment is approved to have this motion go in effect on the 28th.
I added that as at the end of the first resolved. I just added effective June 28th.
Okay. Now a motion on, or I'm sorry, on the overall motion. Do I have a second?
Second, K9 GWS.
Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and vote. I'm sorry. Is there additional discussion?
So I just want to make sure you're going to file that with the state, Doug?
What we have to do is send a check. Ben has to actually sign the document. So I was going to mail it to him with an envelope, a stamped envelope to mail it to the state in Tallahassee. Gary, I was either going to send him my check, or if you would like to send him a check also, and I'll just make sure that he holds on to it until he gets your check. How do you want to handle that?
Well, today's 14th. He should be able to get my check in time to get it in. It's $35, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it is as well.
Okay. And then,
yeah.
Do I make it out to the state of Florida?
Yeah, I'll send you.
Okay, send me the information.
An email.
Yeah.
So that you have the exact thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because we got to, you don't want to mess up with that stuff. So, and then I'll also send you my documentation for doing the corporate renewal.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and take a vote on the overall motion, starting with DX.
DX approves, VA3YKT.
10th area.
10th area approves, AA0HF.
9th area.
9th approved, WNROG.
8th area.
Approved,
Gee.
WNET.
Okay, no 7th. 6th area.
6th area approves, WY6N.
5th area approves. 4th area.
Approved, K9 GWS.
Okay, 3rd area.
Approved, KE3HAY.
2nd area.
Approved, AC2MC.
1st area.
Approved, AA1NZ.
Okay, President.
President approves with comment afterwards.
Okay, and Vice President.
Approved, AA1NA.
Okay, that is approved. Dean, go ahead with your comment.
Doug, let's you and I get together tomorrow since I'm going to be out of town next week, and let's craft a letter to Dwight thanking him for his service as registered agent.
Okay, certainly.
So, like I said, I've got tomorrow, so let's just do that. So I think that's appropriate that we thank him for, even though it's a thankless job, I think we really need to do that. Okay, I'm done. Clay, back to you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, there's no further motions. Question and answers with the directors and officers. That can come from the gallery. Do we have any questions?
I'd like to make a comment, if I may.
Okay. Go ahead, Dean.
Bylaw committee has sent me back the updated NCS guide. My last change was nothing more than putting a cover page on it. We have, let me rephrase that. The bylaw committee has not changed any of the policies that were in place. They haven't edited any policies. They haven't subtracted any policies. Therefore, there's really no need to vote. And I intend to basically put this into effect on July 1st. I haven't heard any feedback from any of the board members. I think you've all had it for probably at least a week now. So unless there are any other comments, but I think that the bylaw committee has once again done a good job.
Yeah. Bravo.
Thank you.
Eric, kudos to you and your team.
And it's really to the credit of Johnny, Ben, and Dwight and their hard work, and many other people in the club who put a lot of hours into the new guide. So thank you to all of them.
Well, what we have in place now is we have in place a set of documents that read well, that aren't all over the place in a jumbled mess, and it's a good day.
Excellent.
Back to you, Clyde.
Okay. Any other comments or questions from anybody?
Comment, WDND.
Go ahead, Gene.
I've talked to Chuck, Kilo Mike 9 uniform last week, and he says, "Hi everyone." He is battling some health issues, but good progress. So, and he wanted to say hi to everyone.
Who's battling health conditions?
Chuck, Kilo Mike 9 uniform.
Would you drop a note to W5UOT, please, and let them know?
He asked me not to drop any notes for Bob or anyone else, just saying that everyone is okay. And I will try to get him to get a different position next time I talk to him. But he's a private guy, and I have no problem with that.
Yep, I'm fine with that too.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. With that, anybody object that we adjourn the meeting?
Oh, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going for an hour.
What's that?
Let's keep it going for another hour.
Okay. The meeting is adjourned, and thank you to everybody. WA6LBU.